Well, let's get you some breaking news that's coming in at this point. The death toll has been confirmed in Gadchiroli in Maharashtra. Remember, just a short while ago, we were saying that 10 officials had been injured. Now we believe that 15 are dead in that Maoist attack in Maharashtra. So 15 security personnel have in fact been confirmed dead in that attack in Gadchiroli of Maharashtra. My colleague Pragya is now joining us live on the phone line. And Pragya, what more details can you share at this point?
That's right. In fact, what we got as a confirmation is that 15 commandos have lost their lives. This was a brutal attack by the Maoists. Now, it was around 12:30. The Maoists triggered an IED explosion in Gadchiroli area of Maharashtra. We must remember that Gadchiroli is a sensitive corridor. It is a red corridor in Maharashtra. And in fact, Maoists have targeted time and again the security personnel, especially during election season. And it was in fact fear that there were intel input that such kind of attacks could in fact come about, keeping in mind that these were, the election, these were the days of election, and we must remember that the first phase of election, that is on April 11th, there was another Maoist attack in Gadchiroli area. But this is yet again today. It was just yesterday that 27 of the vehicles of the personnel were blown. Of course, there were no such casualties yesterday, but today what we got to know that 15 commandos lost their lives as their vehicle was blown up. Now, there are also reports that there could be other additional additional ID explosions that would have in fact been later on investigated. But right now, what we've got is one confirmation on these 15 casualties, 15 jawans who have been martyred.
Right, Pragyan, of course, as we look at those first visuals coming from Gadchiroli in Maharashtra, do we know exactly what the movement of this convoy was, the CRPF convoy that had 16 members when it was ambushed and all of the men have now died? Any more details coming from the ministry there or the CRPF?
Yeah, this is a vehicle of the C-60 of, in fact, the personnel of the police, the CRPF, and they were in fact crossing the Jambulkheda area, the village in Gadchiroli district, and there were 15 jawans with one driver. We believe that 15 jawans, we've got a confirmation from officials that they have lost their lives. Other than that, there's another civilian who has lost his life, who was around the spot of the attack spot at that time, and that's why he lost his life as well in this attack. And these, in fact, officials, these personnel were on their rounds. They were around and about to keep in check security. They were on strict vigil, keeping in mind that the elections are not yet over. The other phases of the election, 3 more phases are yet remaining, and that is when it is believed that the Maoists had in fact made a trap, a sort of a trap for them, and that's where the IED explosion was triggered and the vehicle was blown off.
Right, and do we now at this point know if there is still gunfire being exchanged by the CRPF and Maoists, or the area has been cleared? What more do we know at this point?
At this point, there's no ongoing gunfire as of now that we know, because the entire area has been cordoned off. As of now, there is no retaliatory fire or there's no gunfire at the moment. But of course, the entire area is being cordoned off and being examined, being checked. And in fact, the bomb disposal squad is also at the moment there at the location for to avoid any kind of other unfortunate situation that can take place.
Right, Pragya. So, Pragya, my colleague there, reporting on the latest news coming in from Gadchiroli in Maharashtra, where we can now confirm that all 16 security personnel have been confirmed dead in that Maoist attack in Gadchiroli. It was an improvised explosive device that was triggered on a police vehicle in the Maoist-affected district of Gadchiroli. This is the second time in 24 hours that we have seen the Maoists attack. Just earlier today, they had set on fire 27 machines and vehicles at a road construction site in Kurkeda in Gadchiroli district itself. And remember, all of this, of course, coming as we believe the 2 days are coming, the 2 incidents come on a day when Maharashtra is celebrating its foundation day. The Maoists were in the final stages of observing a week-long protest to mark the first anniversary of 40 of their own men who were gunned down by security forces on April 22nd last year. And so this is the latest that we are getting at the moment. And Akansha, my colleague, is now joining us live from the newsroom. And Akansha, of course, not the first attack by the Maoists in this election season, and clearly, once again, a big setback for security personnel.
Absolutely, very rightly said. This is indeed a big setback for the security personnel, as you rightly mentioned earlier, Bervi, that Maharashtra is celebrating its foundation day today also, and the Maoists were in the final stage of marking protests to actually commemorate the ones who were gunned down last year in April itself. As you rightly mentioned, this is Gadchiroli is an area which is also sensitive to Maoist activities. There was a blast that had taken place in April itself on the first day of polling that had taken place in April. So here we are looking at an area which has been sensitive to Maoist activities. Now, what of course remains to be answered is why wasn't there adequate security provided in this area when the administration, local administration, was completely aware of the fact that election season is on and Maoist activities had also been seen on the rise.
Right, absolutely, Akansha. Thanks very much indeed for that. In fact, in some information just coming in, as per the IG of the anti-Naxal operations, the police vehicle which was blown off was carrying a quick response team, and the commandos of that team and reinforcements have now been sent to the spot, and we believe that air support will also be provided shortly, even as we can now confirm that all 16 men in that police convoy have now died. A massive attack there once again. This, of course, quick response team was moving from one part to the other. And Pragya, my colleague, is still with us. And Pragya, we can now confirm that this team that was traveling was a quick response team of commandos of the CRPF.
That's right. In fact, the fact that the team, the troops had, the quick response mechanism with them and the reinforcements also with them, speaks volumes about the fact that there were inputs. There were already inputs and alerts and warnings in place that, Gadchiroli being a sensitive area and a sensitive zone, especially the red corridor of Maharashtra, such attacks can be, in fact, expected. And hence, we can know that the security personnel were in fact prepared and were keeping a watch, a strict vigil, so that such a situation can be averted. However, that a situation like this has taken place and a trap, in fact, was laid down for the security personnel. In a very unfortunate turn of events, we've seen that the security personnel have lost their lives, which means that there is more introspection that needs to be done and more kind of security vigil that needs to be spread around the area, because this is not the first time. In fact, this is the consecutive day. And as I mentioned earlier, that April 11th, another voting day, the first day of voting, phase 1, that's when Gadchiroli, again, when voters turned up in good numbers, they queued up to vote. That was when, again, an attack had taken place for the first time during the election season. And now, again, this is here after, in fact, the fourth phase of election. So things really would have to, a lot of questions need to be answered by the security persons, by the administration, the local administration there, who has been taking care of things as to why such an attack takes place despite commandos being prepared and well equipped.
Well, absolutely, Pragya and Akansha. Thanks both of you for joining us live on this big developing story coming in. The second Maoist attack in 24 hours, and in this particular attack, a whole set of CRPF commandos have been killed. They were a quick reaction team and reinforcements now, we believe, have been sent to the spot. Air support will also follow shortly, and this is the big breaking news coming in at this point from the red corridor of Maharashtra, Gadchiroli. Once again an attack. Remember, just before elections on April 9th, 5 people had died in an attack by the Maoists, including the BJP leader there.